Hello everyone, Pete here, and the Elder Scrolls 4 Oblivion Remastered has literally just dropped, and it's on Xbox Game Pass for us to play right now. Here is my best settings guide to go from the default settings, which are just pretty horrible to look at, has bad screen tearing and the FPS being in the low 20s, to so much improved textures with no screen tearing at all and running at a rock solid 60 FPS. So two quick things as we start. The first is that this is a huge game, coming in at a whopping 119GB on Game Pass. I've got 1 gigabits per second broadband speed and it took about 45 minutes for me to download. And the second thing is that I assume that you've already fully optimized your ROG Ally or Ally X for gaming. Use my 14-step guide, and if not then there's a link below. Okay, for the first thing, let's head into Armory Crate, then into Settings, into Performance, then GPU settings, and make sure that our VRAM is set to at least 8GB, which will then require a restart. Next, let's load the game from within Armory Crate, and this first time that I'll load it up, it will take about 20 minutes for the shaders to preload, so bear this in mind. When the game is fully loaded, hit the command center button and make sure that we're on 30 watts turbo. And I would recommend plugging in because this is obviously a super graphically intense game, although I'm pretty sure it should run pretty great on 25 watts turbo unplugged too. So in the game now, and yeah, these default settings are pretty rough. As mentioned, we're in the low 20s. I'm literally legging it around, moving super fast. I'm not sure how well it comes across on a YouTube vid, but there's some pretty nasty screen tearing going on. The default graphic settings I assume are on low, that we'll double check in a moment. And yeah, this game just looks and feels pretty rough to play. So let's hit the start button and head into the system menu. Make sure we're in the graphics tab. Change from borderless to full screen. I'm going to keep at 1080p, but you may want to drop down to get even more FPS. VSync is off by default, so let's turn this to matching refresh rate to get rid of that horrific tearing. Set the frame rate limits from uncapped to 60 for a more stabilized experience. Scroll lower and oh yes, the quality level is on low by default, which explains why it looks so poor. So set this to medium. Scroll a little further and make sure FSR is on, and I'm going to put the FSR 3 mode to performance. Remember our golden rule that we don't need lossless scaling if FSR is available directly within the game to select. And I'm going to put FSR 3 frame gen to on, which may introduce some very slight lag but will really help to smooth out the gameplay. Press the X button to apply changes and B to exit out. Just press the start button again to double check we're on our new settings. Yep, VSync is now on for example. And now on our new best settings, I'm trying to rip around very fast to really test this out, and wow, the textures now look so much better now that they're on medium and not on low. Moving super fast, I can't really tell of any screen tearing, which I don't know about you, but for me that's a real total immersion breaker when it happens in a game. And yes, we're at an absolutely rock solid, unwavering 60 FPS. Congratulations, you're now fully optimized. Drop a like and also subscribe to the channel if this helped you. These are only my suggested settings, so as we play this Oblivion Remaster, I'm sure that you'll find even better tweaks and tips, so do let us all know in the comments. And as a thank you for watching this far, I'd love to share this awesome quote. No one was born perfect and educated. We all learn from our mistakes. Yes, we all mess up. We're all not perfect. But let's not get down about it, because as long as we keep pressing forward and also learning from our mistakes, then we're making progress. So stay encouraged today, guys. It wouldn't be a Pete Talks Tech video without our rescue cat Pancake, and here she is. If you enjoyed today's video, then check out my fully updated 2025 Emmy Deck guide to play all of our favourite retro games. I appreciate every single one of you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.